All right. So what were you thinking about those shots right there? How did you feel like you hit the ball? How you're hitting it? It looked like, so from what I noticed is that you had an inconsistent ball flight. So we're looking at the results of the shot right now. So it looked like you had an inconsistent ball flight. So some of it was low and left, some of it was high, and you chunked one. So from what I noticed is it looked like you were coming inside and over the top. So when you're coming inside and over the top, that kind of looks like this, and you're coming down. So you're going to hook the ball, and you're throwing yourself at it, which could lead to a chunk in that inconsistent ball flight that we were talking about. Because if you don't have the same motion every single time all the way through, then that's one of the big things that that causes inconsistency, and it's a timing issue as well. So work on bringing the club back towards me and dropping it down, and makes you feel like that elbow getting tucked right in there.
Kind of like hitting it towards first base if it was like a baseball
Yeah,
field.
around probably about the second baseman.
Second baseman.
So one thing is that we want to have a consistent launch angle, because I noticed that you were kind of wristy, and like that the launch angle kind of determines the ball flight. So if we need to find a launch angle that you like and that works best with your swing, because we saw some that went really high and left, some that went really low and left, and so right now we want to focus on making smooth swings, and so we're into the breeze a little bit, and so if your ball's kind of ballooning on you, it's got a little bit higher ball flight, you're getting a little bit of spin on it. So we'll hit a couple more and see what's going on there. Okay, so the first two were a lot better swings. You were more straight back and straight through. You got the club in the slot a little bit better. The last one you got a little quick on, so that caused the lower launch shot because you were like just rushing to the ball. But the ball, or since we're into the breeze, normally you know how like if it spins, it balloons up in the air, stuff like that. We're not seeing any of that. So that means you're hitting the ball pretty good and it's not too spinny, which is one of the keys in golf, especially up here in the mountains where it's really windy.